Hey, stormy weather kicking into high gear for parts of the east. And today, the Midwest and the Great Lakes, they're seeing the bulk of the rain for parts of Kansas and Missouri. In fact, some of these storms could be producing some very strong damaging winds, also some hail. And I'm not talking just regular hail. We're talking large hail. Tomorrow, that continues its track off to the east, could affect places like Pennsylvania and upstate New York. You're looking at Kansas City this morning. Now, this front continues to move down to the south. We talked about the cool fall temperatures behind it, right? But ahead of it, bumping into some of the humid conditions, dew points are into the 50s and 60s, just enough support that we can get some of these stormy conditions. Plus, you've got that jet that moves through there, and that will help to fuel some of those storms, some of those updrafts, and that will also give us the cold air in place, which gives us a chance for the larger hailstones. As we move through Friday, this front continues its journey off to the south and southeast. The storm threat today is a level 2 out of 5. It does include Kansas City all the way back into Wichita, the level 1 from St. Joseph all the way over to just about some of the outer skirts of St. Louis. And Britta, this is one of these afternoons where we'll watch because a lot of these clusters may organize, come together. And having said that, you know, we could start to see some bowing, and the bowing would lead to some strong winds. That would be a concern. There is a chance for some rotation, but strong winds and the hail, it's going to be something we need to watch for Kansas and Missouri today.
Yeah, look at those thunderstorms already progressing across Wisconsin. So rumbles of thunder to start the day. Right now, the Fox Weather Alert Board is completely clear, which is awesome. But as we go into the afternoon, you add some heat and instability in daytime heating, and that will help support some of these strong thunderstorms. So you just need to kind of be very vigilant. With this being a fall front, there's a lot of cold air upstairs. So these storms, they'll have this potential of producing really large hailstones. We're not just talking pea-size hail. We're talking about the potential of egg-size hail, 2 inches or larger. Now, down to the south of this cold front, we have an isolated group of thunderstorms working their way through Arkansas. It is triggering a flash flood warning. This is for Pulaski County and Lonoke County in parts of Arkansas. This is really just off to the west of Memphis.
Yeah, and then when we talk about places north of there that you were talking about, that line continues this afternoon. Daytime heating will contribute to this. These storms will tower up, and we could see some very large hail, 2 inches in diameter or greater, affecting portions of heavily traveled I-70, 135, 35, 49. That hail threat will be there this afternoon for most of us for Kansas into Missouri, and we'll watch these storms advance to the interior northeast through the day tomorrow.